Up next is Casey with a business review.
Hi, everyone. Here we go. Share my screen here. And so I've blinded this particular business review, but I'd love to walk you through for Glassdoor and Indeed, we're focused on recruitment marketing. And so the goal of this business review is to share return on investment of the employer's employer brand, and also share some insights into the product they've invested in, how is it influencing candidates to be excited to work for a given employer or work for them? So that gives some context or some background of the business review itself. So standard here, company name, always starting off with an agenda, setting the stage. This also helps me honestly open up um, what they want to talk about. And so this is kind of what I've planned. So Amber, to your point, I never want to go in you know, unprepared, but I never want to go in assumptive of, okay, this is what we're going to go over. So this is a good talking point. Include an intro. Again, if there's a new team member, a new stakeholder, or if there's been any transitions on our side for new management, love to give the client some visibility who my leaders are. And sometimes they'll join the call as well. And it goes through recapping the partnership. This is again setting the stage, reminding them of what they have in place. I've of course X this out for this particular employer, but again gives them preview, answer any questions. Also allows me to open up renewal. Just a reminder of it reminds myself and it keeps us accountable of when the renewal is planned to take place and if ultimately when they need their numbers or budgets. And in this particular deck, we're just going to dive right in, employer brand performance. And here are just some slides, again, as an example of what Matic has honestly made my life so much easier and really telling the story of return on investment. These are some pieces of data that ultimately showcase ROI of the employer brand and the profile. I'll walk through some of these slides. You can see some of the formats here, some of the key pieces that I communicate to an employer. And then brand advertising. This is more of a upsell opportunity. And so you can see for Matic, all of these slides, really in terms of time savings, I did not build manually. And so this has been incredible to showcase what's possible from an employer brand standpoint for our clients. And then for those of you that are familiar with Glassdoor, ratings is a very large aspect of data and insights that employers are interested in. And so I build a whole section just to really speak through their current ratings on Glassdoor and Indeed, and some next steps on how to move the needle there. And then I end with next steps and recap, ultimately making sure they're taking advantage. Amber, to your point again about adoption, product adoption, I close with that to make sure that we're taking advantage of everything. If we're not, here's where I step in terms of recommendations. Clear to the point. This is exactly our top 3 priorities that we want to walk away from today with.